Who's the
Okay?
no? Who are they?
They are Serbs.
Ah,
They are
Serbs.
Serbs, and they are aiming to integrate Bosnia into Serbia.
This is, I think, Japanese people very difficult to understand. Serbs, Bosnia, and also Armenia.
Yes,
The Armenia massacre is very famous, right? This killed by Turkey, Ottoman Empire.
right.
And those background is started from here, right?
Yeah. So actually, the conflict in former Yugoslavia is also related to the Ottoman conflict. That has to do with the fact that Bosnia is the only part in Europe which has a Muslim majority. So that actually feels that a lot of money and influence is exercised in Bosnia to actually keep an interest, keep basically a landing place for Muslims into Europe. And on the other hand, we had the Serbs who felt that who had like religious differences, but also power interests into controlling Bosnia.
By the way, who killed the emperor?
It was some say it was a terrorist attack, and it was actually a Bosnian.
Bosnia.
Yeah. Who killed him, but it was actually also assumed that the guy did not. It's just a little bit like the JFK assassination. Did he, Lee Harvey Oswald, did he operate by himself, or were there more people involved? Well, the Austrians, the Austro-Hungarians, they really believed that it was not a guy who was operating by himself, but there were people behind this guy who actually planned this assassination to happen to start the conflict. And it was also a defiance of the influence of Austria-Hungary. So Austria-Hungary wanted to retaliate and go to war.
Retaliate who?
Retaliate for because they believed that actually it was the Black Hand, so not the Bosnian, but Bosnian was just paid by the people in Sarajevo, the Serbs, to assassinate Prince Ferdinand.
Those people like this picture?
Yes.
By the way, do you know the background of Armenia massacre? What's the relationship with Armenia massacre and this incident?
Actually, it is not exactly the same. It is actually different. Armenia was. When did that take place? But that was between the Ottomans and the Armenian nationals. But Armenia is much further more eastward.
Mostly at that time, that Armenia, it didn't include it in Austria-Hungary.
So Armenia is actually not part of former Yugoslavia. It's in more a country that is maybe 1,000 kilometers away from.
Oh, okay, really? I didn't know that. I thought the one of Yugoslavia.
No, Armenia is not.
The Yugoslavia majority people is Serb.
Well, I think maybe Serbs or Croats. I'm not really 100% sure, but Bosnia is a minority.
Bosnia is minority. Okay.
Yeah, but it becomes even more complicated because there are Bosnian Serbs, and so and even today, there is a big riot at the World Cup at the moment because when Switzerland played, who did they play? Switzerland played against Serbia. Two guys who scored a goal made a political movement because they were protesting against the influence of or the militaristic intervention that Serbia has committed against Albania.
Albania.
These two players were born in Albania. Albania and Kosovo. Yeah, it's really complicated in the Balkan.
But yes, that's exactly Balkan, and maybe you are familiar with Balkan, but maybe Takashi and I we don't know about this. We studied, but not easy to understand. So every time, what
I think it's very difficult for everybody to understand because basically these people they have been living as neighbors, but they are so much almost in balance in terms of power. And there's so many different countries that are striving for hegemony within that region that a lot of alliances and wars and always originate from the Balkans. And you have the diversity in religion, the diversity in national interests, the lack of stability. So what happened in Yugoslavia, what was really a breakthrough in history was the founding of Yugoslavia as a country by Tito.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, let's move on because we try to explain about a little bit more detail after this video because
right.
I think Takahashi might be he does not understand completely what serves and also Kosovo and so forth.
The main point of this video is to illustrate how divided and how a lot of long-lasting conflict preceded the World War I. That this was not just an incident that happened, but basically that Europe was deeply divided and had a long history of war and different interests, and a lot of people were challenging the status quo to extend their power at the expense of others to do war.
Okay, let's
okay,
move.
Yep.
はい、皆さんこんにちは、雲野です。今日はですね、雲野塾の研修のプログラムをご紹介したいと思います。で、こういうふうなホームページありますけれども、ぜひですね、一度中身をご覧になっていただきたいと思います。今日はブーキューブさんのスタジオに来て、この収録をしておりますので、中身はこういうふうになってて、今最近ホットなね、グローバルリーダーの定義など書いてあります。で、特に経団連が作成しました留学すれば英語ができて専門性を持つというだけではですね、グローバルリーダーになれないとここに書いてありますようにですね、仕事ができる専門性を持つ英語ができるだけじゃなくてですね、私どもの塾ではリベラルアーツということと、それからもう一つは孫子の兵法、さらにはですね、日本の歴史というものを合わせて教えることによって皆さんが海外の欧米の方々ともしくは華僑圏の方々と正々堂々と渡り合えるような人物を育成しようというふうなことを考えています。ここに次のスライドが出ておりますけれども、ここに書いてありますのはですね、さらに、私どもの雲野塾の中身につきましてはですね、欧米の資料しか使っておりません。また実際に雲野塾は英語でやっておりますので、英語の講師がこう話しておりますけど、学習はですね、日本の歴史をまだ教えてますので、学習の午後はですね、日本のプログラムをしております。で、以前はこれ有料だったので、今はですね、実際に会場費も取っていただいておりませんで、毎回5000円ということで、朝9時から午後5時までやっておりますので、ぜひ皆さんですね、 ご検討の上ご参加いただければと、英語のできない方もですね、各週の午後こういうふうな検証をしておりますので、ぜひご参加いただければというふうに思っておりますので、よろしくお願いします。で、ここにさらにですね、グループ討議とか実務の勘どころを教えると書いてありますけど、実際には私が10年ほどですね、欧米の新聞とか雑誌等をですね、集めてきた、もともと英語のベースでございますので、そうしたものをですね、50セッションのテーマに分けて資料作成をしております。そういうことで、世界のオペレーション、もしくはカントリーリスクも含めてですね、しかも世界のトップの方々に対しても、いろいろな分析とか洞察をしてですね、議論をしております。そういったことも含めてですね、今後ともよろしくお願いしたいと思います。以上で私の挨拶を終えますが、今回のこのビデオの収録にあたってはですね、V キューブさんのスタジオをお借りしてですね、お時間を頂戴して、このビデオを作成させていただきました。よろしくお願いします。どうもありがとうございました。